we're going to be talking to Luca Casali from Casali Company and Mila Talibov from Studio Verticale here in Boston, 105 Exit Street. Mila, Luca, good morning and
Good
thank
morning.
you for being here.
Hello.
So today we're going to be talking about the glass, what Casali does, and of course about Studio Verticale and the customers that come in and how we appreciate Casali glass. Luca, so we were talking yesterday about the history of the company. Can you please talk about it again, about your father, how it was created?
Okay. So I cannot mistake.
No.
Okay, I told you yesterday, my Casali started like 1975 from my father. My father is a man of insane creativity. He's like, I think like a visionary sometime. And he started with just for the writing in the glass. When the glass, when you know when there are condense in the glass from humidity, he started to write like this when he was younger. And then I have this inspiration for start to draw in the glass. So drawing, and then he started like in the sculpture, like I said yesterday, and then we put like doors, structural partition, freestanding like this one, and sliding doors, furniture, table, wall in glass, coffee table, and then with the sliding doors for the closet or for just the kitchen, living room, or office.
Like the one we have behind.
So behind we have like these doors, like this is tree, is very most important and most bestseller in Casali. In the name in Italy is Albero, and now from like 3 months we have this project like a Tridom. Tridom is project with every doors like this we will sell. We put in the land, we plant in the land the real tree, and you can see grow up. This is in the less fortunate country. So in this case we have like one benefit is more good air, you know, because so somebody say no, but me I think about it's very important environment. We have a lot of pollution and so preserve the earth is I think is our work. So okay, we plant the real tree in this kind of nation, and then these people there they can work because this tree is like a coffee, no, like a chocolate tree, or maybe like a cacao, or a tree for fruit, and so I can give a work for this kind of people.
Mila, customers when they come in, which doors do they like best? Do they actually like the Arbel? How does that work?
A lot of customers like Albero doors, and we've sold quite a few over the years. I would say that it's definitely one of the most popular designs, but Casali is known for just a tremendous number of designs that they offer on their glass partitions, doors, structural partitions like the ones behind you, and that's what makes this company so unique.
What's the reaction when they walk into the showroom and they look at the doors?
Most of the time, people are just in awe.
Of course.
They're just in awe. When they see these doors, because they're so different from anything else, everywhere else, they're just in awe of the craftsmanship, of the mere idea of a glass, being able to use it in this particular capacity. People appreciate it very much.
And I can see that. Luca, tell me a little about how it works. How do you get the tree on the
Yeah.
door and make it look like that? And I know you guys can't feel it, but it's very soft. It's a beautiful to the touch, to the eye, of course, even better. How does that process work? For someone who doesn't know anything about glass making by any means, explain it to me in a few words.
Okay, we have a different kind of manufacturing. Okay, this we have like engraving sandblasting. We take the glass low iron. In Italy we say extra clear. No, it's not real. It's like that one. And we with the plotter we cut the pattern, and then we apply on the glass, and then with the cuff by hand the part we want to engrave, and then with machine we engrave and made high pressure with the sand. We showed the sand high pressure, and we engraving with hand the part we want to engrave, and then with the paper protection for the glass, and they will be transparent. And then we remodel everything, and we sandblasting the part we want sandblasting. So this is a technical engraving sandblasting. But and you can see here. In the same ingredient sandblasting, we can put the gold leaf, 24 karat, or we can paint by hand. So this is one kind. This,
If we want to customize,
yeah.
can I get this customized?
Oh, absolutely, and we've done that.
Have you?
We've done
Yeah.
it on our projects where we would customize to client specifications.
So if I come in on
Yeah.
the street and I want to have this customized, I can literally come talk to you guys at Studio Verticale and I can get this done.
By all means.
Wow, impressive. I love it. Look, tell me a bit more about this one.
And then, okay, and then the same pattern, like a tree, would be like a lacquer, handmade lacquer spray.
Okay.
And the process is very unique. We spray, okay, we put like the mask, and we take off the part we want to lacquer,
Okay.
and we leave the mask in the part we want to protect from the lacquer, so we're transparent. And then we spray with the hand, and then we leave it dry in ambient temperature, 20 degrees. In fact, sometimes it's funny because in Italy there are like in summer a lot of humidity, and sometimes we can have some delay for 3-4 days because humidity don't leave dry faster the glass. And then we put polyurethane for protection everything from the scratch. So, and the same pattern could be like engraving sandblasting, or engraving sandblasting handmade painting gold leaf, or lacquer. And then we have like a new one. This is very interesting. This is like we won awards in New York. This is like a mirror, laser cut stainless steel,
So you got
I mean,
stainless
it-
steel and glass,
and
like
glass
a mirror. Wow.
Yeah. And then we put polyurethane for protection.
So that sounds very complex.
Yeah.
How many competitors in the industry do what you do?
There are many companies in Italy work with the glass, but like a Casali world, I think we are unique because there are like glass doors, and they make only glass doors. Like glass tables, they make only glass table, make some furniture. We do 360 degrees. We can start for the just normal doors, for the shower, for the partition, for the closet, the table, and we can match the same. For example, the client like the same color, white or yellow, and we can match in every kind of situation the same color.
Okay, if I want this customized, can I get this customized too?
Yeah.
Really? So every product you have
Yeah.
can be customized?
Yeah.
Wow. Mila, have you had a lot of customers come in and literally say, I wanted this color or a specific thing, and
I wouldn't say that a lot of people here in the States,
Yes.
they are more on a careful side of things.
yes, they're more conservative.
They're
Yes,
more
yes,
conservative,
yes,
especially
yes.
in this area
Right.
where people are not used to using a lot of glass and foam at home to begin with. And I would say that a lot of people would be more comfortable with going with a product that they can see a picture of in a catalog. So basically going with something that is a standard offering is more common than going for something that is completely unique. But at the same time, there are people that are at the avant-garde of this movement, this glass movement, that would go on the limb and create something completely unique to their project. But not that many, I wouldn't say.
Well, I'm hoping we can change their minds because I think if I walk in, I absolutely love that, but I'll probably get it in black and a little bit of silver in it. But yeah, I think Boston's very conservative. We know that. However, I think your product is beautiful, uniquely made. Clearly, it's made with a lot of love, and I think Boston needs to change their mindset. I really do. Look, if I wanted to
Can
get a
I
specific
just-
picture, Dime.
Can I say something
Claro.
just because we want to connect with this?
Yeah.
Claro.
I think my idea is everything could happen. So it's like, okay, the people is conservative, but I think so. United States, what I can, because I'm manager here, I can understand from my experience, this kind of product don't exist because there are like all home million of dollars with inside the just normal wood doors, but really basic wood doors, and maybe like they have a kitchen like $200,000. So I think because they just don't know exists this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because me, okay, maybe because in Italian, but for me, is a kitchen that costs like 200,000. The door has to cost maybe 3,000, and
Yeah.
everything has to be matched, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So I make this like a sample.
Okay.
I can dress Valentino everything Valentino, the shoes, dogs, or whatever. Maybe I have like a clock for the market.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? So this is, but I think just they have to be educated. So they just have to know they can do. Then of course the taste it could be different. I know in the south of the United States they love the color because maybe there's more sun. Here maybe not color, but the same pattern could be match in the south with the color and the north without the color, but it could be nice. So I think just it's not really hard because American people love Italian products. We just need to more information.
So if I have a standard kitchen, like we know, usually the kitchens in the United States are kind of boring, not as modern as the ones in Europe. If I want to modernize my kitchen, I will probably get a backsplash that will match the door, and with that, I'm already bringing it up to another notch.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. And it's interesting that Luca should mention the doors in the American public in general not being that well educated on European doors specifically, because that was the idea behind my business, and that was the reason why I opened the showroom, because I just felt like people here just don't know what's out there. I was hunting for my own was looking for a house, and the thing that I noticed about a lot of homes is that the doors were just very
Plain doors.
plain doors, just very basic,
Plain doors.
and nothing really spectacular. At the same time, having a background, a European background, I know what doors
Should look like.
or may look like,
Yes.
should one choose to upgrade. And that was behind the idea of opening the showroom, just because I was so fascinated with all the possibilities that just weren't presented here in any given place. There was no place in Boston until I opened where one could go and see the possibility and have all these tremendous offerings before him or her.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, I have a house and I do have pocket doors, you know what I mean, when you open them.
Yeah.
And a good way to make the house look much better, modern, unique, would probably be able to buy these little doors. It changes everything. It's almost like a work of art in the house. Yes.
You put your finger
yes,
on it.
yeah,
In many instances, it is it's just a piece of art.
And I love it because you guys don't feel it, but once you open it, it's very smooth. It's almost, it's perfection actually, not always perfect. And I would actually may have to get one for my house.
But without to forget, this is pieces of art, but with very high technology and very high quality. So the doors sliding or swing is very high quality. So you can feel the noise. They can slide forever, almost forever. We guarantee for many years, like 30, 50 years. So because so when you do something, if you do with a high quality and you style, everything could be okay. If you take some cheap, not because, okay, depending for the possibility of the people, but sometimes the people they don't want put the very high, so expensive or very high-end thing because think about it's not important. And then they, after like a half a year, so 1 year, they have to change, no, because it's broken or maybe because like this. So sometimes think, okay, maybe we can have like a more, spend more time and money for something very good.
Okay, let's talk a little about the hardware because it's very thin, it's very classy.
Yeah.
Who comes up with the idea of the hardware? Is it you guys? I mean,
Yeah.
did you come up with that? Was it your father?
Yeah.
How does that work?
So my father's okay. We think about the hardware. Have to just support the glass. Is the actor is the glass? Hardware don't have to be invasive. Have to be too much.
Yes.
Have to be like a.
Can break the concept of the
Yeah,
door. Yes.
yeah. So in this case, is very. What is the most hard thing? So hardware have some mechanic function. So and sometimes you need more space. You need like more details because I have like soft closing, soft open. So it's not easy. And you know what is bad thing? So unfortunate thing is that if you're making wood, you can put everything inside. With the glass is transparent, you can see everything. So what is the bit? The glass is like you have to do something technology. Small, little, almost invisible, and functional. It's, because the
Quite a
glass,
challenge.
yeah, and then My father, sometimes in the company, so my father go around the company and say, I don't want to see one screw in the system. And my engineer say,
How is that possible? Sure.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
You look, you tell me like I have to go in this like a space shuttle just with the glass without anything. So it's, but yes, this is my idea. My father won't just look the dots.
Yeah, he wants the glass to dominate,
Yeah.
and that's been
Yeah.
apparent in the most recent introductions, where this used to be quite popular, but then Casali came out with an
Yeah.
idea where the hardware is actually almost hiding
Yes.
behind
Yeah.
the glass,
Yes.
letting the glass come into
Yeah.
the front, and that's it's just two very different permutations, kind of the same idea. And it really depends on personal preferences. Some people are in love with the pronounced hardware, and some people really
minimalist
appreciate
look.
the fact of, just seeing the glass more so than anything else.
I think I like seeing the glass, just the
Yeah,
glass.
because it's very hard. Sometimes when, for example, handle, for connection the handle to the glass, you need a screw. You put the screw in the back, and you cannot see anything. So we have to study everything. And really, this is so easy. Okay, new manufacturing is hard, but it's a glass. We know this. We won a lot of awards for combination of similar materials. So this is our skill. But when you need some new system, have to match your glass. Your glass is so beautiful. So you cannot with a system like destroy everything, and then the customer don't just ask, I want just pieces of art, but they have to be functional. They have like some proof, that close very well. So they want an automatic thing. So and you have to match everything, and this is very hard to do.
So usually people believe that glass is very weak. So a lot of times we tend not to buy it because we think, hey, if I close the door really hard, it's gonna break. I have kids, I have pets, I'm home from work and I'm mad and I throw the door and I close it. Tell me about the strength of the door. How sturdy is it?
Okay, I make funny thing,
Okay.
because I make a lot of home here. I think if I jump in the wall, I can break the wall here
Okay.
because everything in drywall and wood. If you jump in the glass put your back because it's very strong. We use a glass 10 millimeters, it's like 3/4
It's-
inch.
Yeah.
4 inches?
Yeah, no, 4 inches.
No,
It's like
this one is 3/8 of an inch.
3 of
Okay,
an
3
inch, and it's a temperate.
Okay.
Temperate is like 6 times more stronger than normal regular glass and flexible.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because it's just for say temperating, you melt almost the glass with high temperature and the molecular extended, and then we dry. We put the cold higher and for dry everything, and this fix here. The glass is more flexible and more stronger. So in this case, the glass is very stronger, sometimes more than wood. Okay, depending which kind of wood, sorry. And so really, the glass is very strong and you don't have any problem.
The product is very durable. We've been selling this for 10 years now, and we have applications around Boston that have been out there for that long, and we've never had any complaints. In all sorts of households, with children, with pets. In fact, if you think about it, glass is actually more durable than anything else because it can take much more abuse than some other finishes, just everyday usage.
Sure.
Look at, so going back to this for 1 second. Here you have Marilyn Monroe.
Mhm.
This is Marilyn Monroe, everyone. I don't know if you can see it, but this is Marilyn Monroe. If I want a picture, if you love yourself a lot, and you want to see yourself throughout the whole house, can I get a customized door with whoever's face on it?
Yeah, sure. One time in St. Petersburg in Russia, very beautiful city, my customer asked me the cat.
Okay.
They make a picture with the cat, it's like a Garfield, sent to me, and we exactly made the cat in the glass. So we can customize the picture or whatever.
How long does it usually take if I want to have a door customized?
Not customize like 7 weeks or something like that.
That's very good.
Yeah, but sometimes I think the good thing need the time for it to be perfect.
Of course.
When the time I go to my customer and say, okay, the time of delivery maybe is it's too long or whatever, I did this example. If you want to make a cake in 1 hour, or if you make a cake in 5 hours, what
comes out better?
What is better?
I go for the
So
shower.
the
Okay.
beauty. So for me, I say okay. Allora, and then the cost, price, faster, and quality don't match together. You can have like a faster and price, but not quality. If you need a quality, okay, price could be good, but quality and time is very important. This is a life. So I think.
Well, plus we have to consider that things are being made in Italy. Everything is a custom project.
Yes.
Even though you may choose your design
That's a good
from a
point.
stock design, it's still being made to your dimensions, which means that it's being
Made for you.
And that takes time. There is a queue in which all the orders go. You have to wait for your order to be executed, to be made, and then as a dealer and as an importer, I have to pick it up. I have to collect it. It takes time to schedule a collection. It takes time for things to get booked on a vessel, and then it takes time for the vessel to arrive to Boston, and then to get, to go through customs, to get stripped, to come to reach an eventual customer. There is a multitude of logistical steps that have to take place before you actually get your door, and that's why one has to really plan for it, and allocate, allow enough time for it to take, to be delivered to you. It takes about, I would say, we usually tell people that it takes about anywhere between 8 and 12 weeks.
But that's well worth it, I think. Especially here in the States, in which the houses are not very modern, it will make sense to buy a piece like this and actually be the heart of the house.
Yeah.
Not only because it's a passionate product made with a lot of love, clearly, and thought behind it, but also it's a good way to avoid having to buy art. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think you can do
Right.
both at once. You have a table, which I absolutely love.
Yeah.
It's like a curved table,
Yeah.
which you can glue. You can see it. Luca Casali glass. You can see the table, furniture. What's the name of the table?
The table is Nastro.
Nastro. Okay.
Nastro table is like one table, very big table, unique pieces, like 3 meter and 500 centimeters, like
Wow.
wide, only one pieces. This is one awards in Italy and one awards with Max Pater 3D in Red Dot Awards and in Best of Years in America, Red Dot Awards in Europe. So yes, we do like a table and.
You definitely have some
Yeah.
unique pieces with Mark Stoppa's designs, which are absolutely out of this world. They are three-dimensional, so they render themselves as if you're looking at just an interesting dynamic piece. They're not still when you look at them, even though it's still just a flat piece of glass. So there's an interesting impression there. And then that particular table that you're talking about, it's also, I absolutely love the curvature that
yeah.
it's a
It's
one
very
piece
sensual. It's
of
very
curved
feminine. It's very
glass.
feminine. Yes, I
Yes.
love it.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful piece.
Yeah, because curved is like a harmonic.
Yeah, harmonic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Harmonic. So and then I wanna just connection with what you said before. Sometimes the beautiful thing you have to wait
Yes, of course.
because the preparation. It's like like in America. I like when you see the movie in Italy and they have like in the school, high school, the last day for dance.
Like
as
the
they
prom.
prepare the dance,
the
no?
prom.
Yeah, as they prepare everything. So what is the best, the most when you wait?
Yes.
It's like you wait something, and this is so if I can just click my mobile and come right now, you don't enjoy everything because you have everything now, everything faster, everything cheap, whatever. Sometimes I think the beautiful piece is the important thing. Need the time for, no, of course not like forever, but need the time for, because I have to prepare in a good way, I have to be installed in a good way, so we don't have a mistake. I have to look everything nicer. So I think they need the time.
No, I think honestly it's great for Boston. I know Boston is very conservative, and we have a lot of houses of wood, especially in Northeastern. But I love the combination of glass and wood. I think it looks very exquisite. So I recommend you guys to go online, look at the products, because trust me, if you want one piece, you're going to have a beautiful piece of art at home, and it will bring it up to a top notch.
Yeah.
Luca, anything else you want to say before we go?
Nothing is. Thank you so much, Carla, again.
No, my pleasure.
Thank you, Mila. Nothing. I wanna connect to what I always say yes.
I know,
say
that's
always.
why I'm saying it.
From Dostoevsky, everybody there say, "Oh, look again." But so no, yes, the beauty will save the world, definitely. And this I really believe. So I don't know, when you have a stress about your business here, like time is so faster, you have to do everything quick, and then we come back at home and you're like a piece of art. Good smell in the kitchen, and maybe your family, your love, your kids, me speaking about my man or wife or whatever, and you have like art and this is your harmony at home. The stress stay out of the doors and you enjoy this time. Tomorrow is another day.
Luca, thank you so much, Amila. Thank you so much for being on the show. If you're interested in Boston to purchase Casali products, please visit Studio Verticale on 105 Exeter Street, Boston, Massachusetts. And of course, they have showrooms all over the country and in the world.
Yeah.
So just visit Casali and you will get the information you need. I'm Karla Medina, and thank you so much for joining us. Ciao.